Hey guys, it's Raksi Monique. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a new type of video, something that I've actually never done before, but I'm really passionate about, and that's personal finance. The first video I want to do, which is the video today, is talking about how I handle my personal finance, and I want to really just keep it very basic and then go into detail later on in other videos. The reason why I'm so interested in personal finance, I think, is because I realize that I'm very goal oriented, and I've always been interested in econ and business from I was in high school. But when I realized I was spending my free time looking at personal finance videos, it's like, alright girl, we're doing this. There are really 5 things that I focus on when I'm thinking about my personal finance. You can go into more detail of course, but I think if you're gonna start out, these are the 5 things that you should look into. The first thing of course is a budget is very important if you're going to start personal finance. And then the next thing you want to do is focus on paying off debt. If you're going to be in debt though, because I do not believe that you can't live debt free, because I mean, if you want things out of life, you're not always going to have all the funds all the time, and I really find nothing wrong with owing the bank once you're paying back the debt in a timely manner. So we'll go into debt in another video of course, but basically you don't want to be in bad debt. And you don't want to be ruining your credit score. Like a loan for a house, if it's an asset, which is another thing that's a whole different topic. But basically, if the house is making you money, having a loan for the house is not a bad thing. But as I said, this is just a general video. I'm just touching on all these topics, right?
Bet you're looking forward to the next videos.
And then the third thing that I'm focused on, which actually I think you should do the same time that you're trying to become debt free, is to build an emergency fund. God knows that things gonna happen to you, because he does. You never know what's gonna happen. And when I say emergency, I don't mean, oh my god, I need a new dress for that party. Like, no, I mean you get into a physical like accident, or there's some health issue, or like vehicle problems, house problems. Even if you're not so willing to work on the other parts of personal finance, and you don't want to like force yourself into it, you want to like take your time. Trust me, the emergency fund is something that you don't think twice about that. You just do it. You just do it. Just save the money, and I will go into that as well as to like how to build one, what I think is a good amount. But they have general ideas of what is a good amount for an emergency fund. And I mean, I think the lowest, I mean, like in America they say $1,000 US, so I think 100,000 Jamaican dollars should be reasonable.
What?
I know it's a lot of money, and I know it might not be easy to just come by, and you might be like, where am I going to get 100,000 Jamaican dollars just like that? But that's why you take your time and save it every month from your paycheck. And for those of us who make a lot less than that, I know money is a touchy topic, and that's why people don't talk about it, but I'm willing to talk about it, and you can cuss me off in the comments. But trust me, when it comes to these medical bills, it can get ridiculous. And then when all those things are through, when you're figuring out how you're gonna pay off your debt, and you've built your emergency fund, or while building your emergency fund, however you want to take it on, you can focus on your savings goals. Because to be honest, like, saving mindlessly is not fun. It's easier to save when you know why you're saving, how much you're saving, how long you're saving for. Trust me. So setting savings goals and meeting them, and then setting new ones, is very important. And I think if you're really into personal finance, that's one of the things that you need to like get on. And then the final thing, the luxury thing, the thing with all the extra money. Like, I have paid my debt, I have an emergency fund, I have savings goal that I am fine with, and now I have extra money. For those of us that are fortunate like that, to have extra money, I would say to invest that money into your future. Because you know, like the pension plans that they have, yeah, they're nice and everything, but if you're not putting a ton load of money in there, and also it's only 20% of your salary, so unless you're making a ton load of money, generally, that's the maximum you can put in there. You have to think about how much you can live off of now, and think about inflation and all those other stuff. Then calculate how much money you need to save to have this amount of money by then. But there are calculators online that do that. I think Dave Ramsey's website does that. This is just an introduction video, so stay tuned for the next set of videos where I go further into detail for each of the steps that I gave. And know that if you're not where you want to be right now in your personal finance, it's always good to just accept it and work on it. Because honestly, we can't, being vexed don't solve anything, and if you haven't watched my other video, then you need to. Being good with finances, being in a good financial position, it doesn't happen overnight. So yeah, honestly, if you have any comments or things you want to discuss, leave them down below, and welcome to my finance segment. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned.